Last
Jamal
question.
Bowman,
President,
Last
comment
question.
on Congressman Jamal Bowman that pulled the fire alarm in the Cannon building and disrupt the
So
voting.
I think what Bowman, I don't know Bowman at all, but Jamal Bowman, a congressman from New York, did something that was as bad or worse. You look at what's happening to the J6ers, and they're putting them in jail for years and years, and this guy pulled an alarm system. And to show you how corrupt they are, he then said when he got caught, he didn't know he was on tape. I mean, I don't know how you can be in the Capitol and not know it, especially after what happened. And he said, oh, he was trying to get into a door. He thought he was opening a door. There was a door 2 feet away. He thought he was opening a door. It's a red box that says fire alarm on it. He thought he was opening it. This is the crap. And then they let him out because he's a Democrat, radical left lunatic. And he should be prosecuted the same exact way as the J6 people were prosecuted. And they've been treated, many of them have been treated more unfairly than anybody in the history of our country. And I don't know if I should be saying that because I don't know what these people behind me say, but I'll bet they agree with me. There's never been anybody treated so unfairly. Just about what they've done to the J6ers is terrible. And Bowman went and he pulled an alarm, and you could have had riots, you could have had everything else, and he did it during a vote. And he should be treated the same exact way. And we'll see what happens, because a lot of people are saying, what are you going to do about J6? I don't think they're going to be disappointed. I can tell you that.
So when Trump's being asked, what his thoughts are about what happened this weekend, Trump goes on to saying how Jamal Bowman pulled a fire alarm in Congress during a time when Congress was actually voting. And he's saying that Jamal Bowman is saying that he thought it was a regular door. And Trump is saying, that's ridiculous. Like what Jamal Bowman did was just as bad or even worse than what happened on January 6th. And if you look at the January Sixers, as he called them, they are being sent to jail for many, many years. And they're being treated unfairly. And basically, Trump says to anyone in the history of this country, the long time that they're being put in jail for what happened on January 6th. But here's Jamal Bowman, who pulls a fire alarm. Trump is trying to share that's just as bad or as worse, because Jamal was stopping or trying to stop a vote from happening in Congress. Because when you pull a fire alarm, what happens? So Trump goes into saying how because he's a Democrat, Jamal Bowman is a Democrat, the Democrats are being very easy on him and taking his excuse for why he did that. Now, the argument that Trump makes, and it's so true, if you ever see a fire alarm door, there's a huge red box and a sign that says fire alarm, it's red and that big is like that you stop. So for Bowman to say he thought it was a regular door, it's kind of hard to swallow. And that's what Trump's trying to share here. Trump says that he should be prosecuted the same way that the Sixers are being prosecuted. And but Trump doesn't feel that will happen because he's a Democrat. And that's just unfair. And Trump is just basically saying that he should be prosecuted because what's happening with the Sixers is in the history of this country is unfair in general. That just because Bowman is a Democrat does not mean he gets a free pass to just, okay, that's your excuse.